Hi Doty Knights! I am here to talk with you today about a topic that's very important, especially important right now, based on what this world is going through and what we are personally going through. And it's the topic of being resilient. What does it mean to be resilient? To me, being resilient means that I'm able to push through problems. I'm able to try to find the positive in a negative situation. And not everyone is resilient. I'm not a resilient person. I sometimes tend to over worry. Sometimes I tend to look at the negative before I can find the positive. I know I have it in me, and so I have to talk with myself and encourage myself to do certain things to build my resilience so that when I do face a difficult time or a stressful situation, then I know the skills that I need, I put them into place, and I can use my resiliency to make that situation livable, make it something that I can get through. And I know that each of us has our own situations right now, our own difficulties in life. And so this lesson works for anybody and everybody. And it works for me. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. You know, I never come to you with information that I haven't experienced personally, because I want it to be real and I want it to be personal. So I need to be resilient right now in my life, and I want you to be resilient as well. And so I'm going to share some ways that you can work on being resilient, and hopefully it makes your life just a little bit better. So number one, how are we resilient? How do we build our resilience? Well, there's some steps. So step one, you need to find a sense of purpose. Find something you believe in. Find something that you can stand behind 100% because it brings you joy and it makes you happy. For example, for me, a purpose in my life is being able to be there for others. That brings me joy, and I focus on that and I concentrate on that, and it gives me a purpose. It gives me a reason to get up in the morning and kind of live my life. So what is your purpose? Is it giving to others? Is it being a good student, a good daughter, a good son, a good friend? What is your purpose in life? Find it and focus on it. Two, I want you to believe in your abilities. Believe in all the things that you have that are good. But most importantly, believe in yourself. And I have talked about believing in yourself so many times, probably because it's not an easy thing to do. If you believe in yourself, that gives you the opportunity to believe in others. And once you're able to do that, anything can happen. You're a superhero. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Sometimes there's some negative comments that go on right up here in this mind of ours, telling us that we can't do something. I want you to change that into I can do something and I will do something. Believe in yourself, believe in your abilities. Three, confide in people you trust. Even if it's one person that you can trust with your whole heart, talk to that person. If you are feeling discouraged, or if there's something in your life that just doesn't seem right, always reach out to somebody and talk to that person about it. I can be that somebody. I can be that person that you trust. I'm a great listener. I don't even have to say a word. Sometimes all we need is someone to listen. So again, that special person in your life, go to them if you're having questions or concerns or difficulties, and just kind of let your heart speak and let them be there for you. Embrace change, point 4. Ooh, this is a challenging one, because a lot of us, including me, aren't big fans of change. I like order. I like everything to be systematic. I like routine in my life. And so I have to learn, sometimes force myself, to be open to change, be willing to accept change. good things come from change. And I know that, but old habits sometimes stick with you as you get older. And when you're young, which you are right now in life, you can choose to look at change in a positive way. There's so many changes that have occurred in your life just this year alone. And the more we push back against change, I think it makes it difficult on us to accept it. So let's just kind of throw our hands up in the air and say, okay, change, come on, bring it on. Let's see what you've got. And let's just open our hearts and our minds to it. And let's see what we can do with change and how to make it affect our lives in a positive way. Always have a plan A. If plan A doesn't work out, have a plan B. If plan B doesn't work out, have a plan C. And guess what? You're always going to want to have a backup plan because sometimes the first 2, 3, or 10 plans don't work. So just embrace the change. Be willing to look at a new plan if the first plan doesn't work and see where that takes you. Nurture yourself. Be good to yourself. Sometimes when we get a little stressed or anxious or worried or concerned or sad or angry, we ignore what we need. We don't sleep well, or sometimes we don't eat the way we should. Sometimes we don't even get any exercise. We just kind of sit in a little ball and everything just, we just absorb it. So nurture yourself. Be good to yourself. Take a walk. Get outside and get some fresh air. Talk to that special person about how you're feeling. Just be good to you. Use your problem-solving skills. I know you have them. Everyone has problem-solving skills. Not everyone uses them, but we all have them. We know the difference between right and wrong. We know how to make something better. And I want to encourage you to use those problem-solving skills to make yourself feel better. Now, sometimes, again, all up here, things get a little bit confusing. We have so many thoughts, so many feelings, so many emotions that we kind of just get it all jumbled up. So what I do personally and what I encourage my students to do and even my own boys to do when they are going through something is write it down. Get a piece of paper and write it down. Get your phone and make a list. Make a list of what's going on and take a look at those things and then point by point address them. Look at them and see what you can do to make things better. And you will start to feel accomplished because when you start working your way down that list and marking things off, it makes you feel like, okay, I can do this. I met with this issue, I dealt with it, I've addressed it, I'm moving on. So that's another idea for you to try. And finally, take action. Just do something. A lot of us, when we are concerned, we freeze. We get stuck. We really do. We get stuck. Sometimes we try to run away from our problems. That doesn't work. I've tried it. You cannot run away from a problem. You have to take action. You have to face it. You have to embrace it. And using some of these ideas, deal with it and try to make it better. And sometimes you can't just do that on your own. Sometimes you need help. And that's why you need to reach out to other people. Your counselor, your teachers, your parents, your friends. Just always know that there's someone here that is a safe place and very willing to receive anything that you bring their way. That was a lot. That was a lot of information, but I wanted to share it with you because right now, especially right now, a lot of you are asking me, Mrs. Red Fox, when are we going back to school? Are we going back to school? You know what? All those questions have to do with change. I think a lot of us are thinking, ooh, my life's gonna change pretty soon. You know what? It is. But we can make that change make us better. And that's what I want to challenge you to do because I'm going to take that challenge. Whatever change comes my way, I'm going to look at it and find a way to make me better. So on that note, Doty Knights, gosh, I miss you. And maybe I'll be seeing you again soon. If I'm not seeing you in person, I will always see you on Tuesdays in my YouTube videos. So take care. If you need me, you've got my Google number, you have my email. Half of you know where I live. So if you need me, come find me. I'm here for you. Take care.